I'll make you my way down the table. I look like I'm kind of an uninvited guest at the moment. There's no eye contact, but I'm still here. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please pray silence? I'm leaving the best until last. The best man is Mr. Mark Edmund!
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all coming today to witness and be a part of this wonderful day in Ian and Steph's lives. I would say most important, but I heard Ian mentioning about QPR getting promoted at Vicarage Road a couple of years ago. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Mark, I'm Ian's best man. The majority of you in this room know me as Minty due an apparent resemblance. That's it. This thing was stuck through the years, thanks to Ian. In return, I started calling him Ethel. A lot of you are now looking at him thinking he doesn't look like an old lady, in which case you've never seen him on a football pitch. I know being a Friday, a lot of you have booked a day off work, and being a bank holiday weekend means 4 days off. Cheers. Call me Captain Obvious, but Steph, you look absolutely lovely today. And Ian, you're punching. The bridesmaids deserve a special mention for not only looking wonderful, but also carrying out their respective duties impeccably, including getting Steph here on time, which I understand was a bit of a struggle, having to take hundreds of photos and selfies in the toilet side. Hashtag winning of the year. Hashtag no filter. Ian's been a great friend to me over the years, and there are many things I admire about him. Along with his generosity and determination, there is one thing that stands out, and that is his appreciation of quality. Today, Ian, you've really surpassed yourself. You have found a lady of true quality in Steph. It's been an honour and a privilege to be your best man today. And I hope that one day I'll be able to ask you to return the same honour to me. Because let's face it, I'm less forgiving and more ruthless, fewer friends than you. I've known and been friends with Ian for well over 26 years. I know it's hard to believe because I don't look a day of 25. As you can imagine, like most boys growing up, our teenage years consisted of football, computer games, a bit of underage drinking, and staying relatively mischievous free. Basically like a pair of testicles at a nudist beach. We were always hanging out. Finally, in 2012, when he and Steph bought their flat in Ickenham, I was free from his text on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday saying, right? Which usually led to 2 or 3. It wasn't every night, we're not alcoholics. That only came when he made John. Funnily enough, I'm pretty sure I was always the end up buying the extra one. As Ian has already mentioned, Ian and Steph went to school together and have been friends for many years, and I have one question. How did you get out of the friend zone? Upon getting together, Ian started to show loyalty, trust, obedience and control. I'm making him sound like a dog. When ironically, Steph's getting the bone late. Steph's qualities are being loving, caring, attractive, big-hearted, down-to-earth, driven, and in their own unique kind of way, funny. Ian must have brainwashed her sometime over the last few years. I want to put up with him, but most importantly, Steph, she made him happy, and that makes me happy too. Ian had mentioned to me on a few occasions about the idea of popping the question to Steph, and when he was thinking of doing it. Nothing more was said on the matter until just before they went to Corfu last year. And I rang him, and I said, "You're going to do it?" He was like, "I don't know, I can't put it on the back burner." So I left it at that. And then the following week he texted me, all it was, "You still good to be my best man." I was shocked and elated. I had to ask if he was winding me up. He wasn't, so I was grinning from ear to ear. Two of my best friends were getting married. I actually started writing the speech the day after. How can I put such a long friendship into words, where quite simply a friendship turns into a brotherhood? Blood makes you related, but loyalty makes you family. And I'm so happy for you, brother. Now on to the real reason I'm here. Firstly, to have a good time, but most precisely, to humiliate him with the story from his past. He's probably bricking it right now because he knows how good my memory is. And there are many stories that could be told. However, some are not quite unsuitable for today, as they also incriminate me. Ian is somewhat of a rebellious drunk, be it smashing expensive vases at other people's engagement parties, pulling robots apart to swing traffic cones at people, or set off fire extinguishers in hotel rooms. So if you see him with anything other than his drink in his hand, take it off him. Now, we've been on many a holiday together and shared a room many a time.
Don't tell him, not now.
He's learned to deal with my snoring. Spraying deodorant in my face was the first attempt. And in one case, launching a glass aftershave bottle at my head and then asking me to sleep on the balcony. But in 2009, we headed to Miami. Upon entering the room, we find two double beds between the four of us. Danny was having none of it, so he ran reception to mine in another room. After being told there was no spare rooms, he ordered himself a fold-up bed, so me, Ian and Uriah decided the fairest way out to find who got the better themselves was rock, paper, scissors. Uriah won, because he was cheap. So myself and Ian were left sharing a bed for 7 nights. Now I'm completely fine with my sexuality, and knowing he was probably the same. That was until the 4th morning, when I awoke from a drunken slumber to find Ian had his arm draped over me, and I was in the little spoon position. Being slightly violated, I turned my head and said, "No, I'm not Steph." He removed his arm and rolled over, and I spent the next few nights clinging to the edge of the bed trying not to fall off. But it seemed he learned his lesson and stayed well away in Madrid, which was lucky because that guilt suit was creepy as hell. Did Steph make you take on your honeymoon? Luckily enough, Ian prefers sharing a bed with Steph, and that's led to us all being fortunate enough to be here today. Ian, you get to leave here having gained a lovely, beautiful, caring wife. And Steph, you get to go home with a fantastic dress and bouquet of flowers. Before I finish, I'll leave you with one thought. You don't marry someone you can live with, you marry someone you can't live without. In this case, these two certainly married the right person. Pure and simple. Steph is pure. And raise your glasses.
Yeah, I'll raise my
Mr. and Mrs. Robertson.